Hello everybody, I was going to make a video about 5 types of investments you can make by purchasing a firearm that'll probably pay off. The first one I would recommend would be the Bulgarian Makarovs. These are running for about $275 right now. I've seen them as low as $225 and $250 in the past, but $275 seems to be a consistent price for the Bulgarian Makarovs. The Makarov was developed in 1948 by Nikolai Makarov. They've been produced since 1949 to present day, and their service life has been 1951 to current day also. They have a 8-round box magazine chambered in 9x18 Makarov. That round is 10-30 feet per second and has an effective range of up to 50 meters or 55 yards. But for $275, it's a really good price. The gun is solid. I've had a few Makarovs in the past. The design is built like a tank, and it's heavy like a tank, but it's something definitely good to have if you want like a desk drawer kind of gun, or like something just to kind of keep that you don't really have to really worry about. The Bulgarian Makarov is definitely the way to go. The next one that I would look at would be the Polish P64, which is chambered 9x18 Makarov also. This was developed in the 1950s by Epi Radom. It has a service life from 1965 to current day also, and has a 6-round box magazine. You can get these for about $230 from a website like J&G Sales. I've personally owned a P64 and I've owned Makarovs, and the difference between the P64 and the Makarov is the P64 is a lot more compact. Think about it kind of like the difference between a subcompact Glock and a compact Glock. The P64 has that compact or the subcompact Glock feel versus the Makarov, which has the compact. You could definitely have the P64 and the Makarov as concealed carry. The Makarov would be a little bit bigger, but the P64 would definitely be lightweight, almost kind of like a Ruger LCP almost. But if you're worried about the Makarov 9x18 round, they're really easy to find. Red Army Standard makes these. Wolf makes them. PPU makes brass, and I think Hornady makes self-defense, so you don't have to worry. The other one I would look at would be a Beretta 92S. These run from $275 to $299. I've seen them run from $225 to $250, but they're slowly increasing in price. The Beretta 92S are Italian produced and Italian police or police surplus. They're 15 round 9mm, so if you're looking for something in a more standard round in the United States, the Beretta 92S would probably be the way I would go. The cool part about it also, it has 15 round magazines, and also the 92FS magazines, which were probably more common seeing in the United States, also work in the 92S. The next one I would look at, and I had to pick a rifle, but would be the Yugo M59 66 SKS rifle. These have been produced from 1967 to 1989. They're still in use with some police departments, but right now you can get a police trade-in SKS for $429 from Classic Firearms. I've had an SKS when they were $325 to $350, which was a really good price. And now with them being $429 and being police issue police trade-ins, I'm starting to believe that these might be the last of the last. And if you want an SKS, the Yugo M59 66 is definitely the way to go. It's a little bit more hefty and a little bit more clanky with the grenade sight and the grenade launcher, but if you want a piece of history, that's something definitely to get, because the Yugo or the Norinco and the Russian SKS rifles are definitely increasing in prices and also getting hard to find. I can't remember the last time I've seen a Norinco one for sale. Actually, I kind of do, and like it was still like $350, $375. So even those are increasing in price. And the Russian one, I haven't seen a Russian one in a long time, but last time I do remember, they were up in like the $550 to $600 range. So if you definitely want those, definitely get them. And lastly, what I would recommend you to get if you want them are parts kits. And basically this is because these older military firearms that everybody likes, they come from parts kits because that's how they're imported into the country. And if you want something, get the parts kit and hold on to it. If you don't feel comfortable in building, at least you have the part kit where you can give it to a builder, or you can slowly get the parts all together to send it off to a builder and have a builder build it, or you can build it yourself. A lot of these firearms like Uzis and AKs and all that stuff, it's really not hard to build, but you have to have tools and a little bit of knowledge to complete them. But if you're the kind of guy where price really isn't an issue, go ahead and get a parts kit, and then you can have a competent builder build it for you. But alright, these are the 5 things that I would consider looking at if I had the money and getting before the end of the year, because these prices and availability, the prices are increasing and the availability is getting less and less all the time. I had 4 SKSs at one time, you know, one of each country. China, I had the Yugoslavian, I had the Russian, and then I had the Romanian, and I had to sell them. And now, like, the prices are even more. I mean, I already got way more money than what I already did sell them, but I had them all at one time, and I had to sell them. And also, you know, the longer you hold on to them and you get them at a good price, you can sell them for a good price later on when somebody's, you know, money's no option kind of guy, you know, it's waving money looking to get something. But alright guys, thank you, and have a good day. Bye bye.